Welcome back. So far we've been working with the Ads Manager. Well, now it's time to take the next step and we are about to upgrade to the Business Manager. And to do that, we need to create a Business Manager account. So your first question might of course be, what is it? Why do I need it? Why should I care? Well, a Business Manager is just that. Instead of having a personal ads account, you can create a business account. And within that business account, you can have multiple ads accounts, right? So that means that there's one place that you can have multiple ads accounts and you can have multiple pages, multiple Facebook pages, multiple Instagram pages, and also multiple people working on those pages and multiple people having access to this account. So you create one big central, right, where all of the people can gather to have all the access everyone needs. So in other words, if you're planning to run any form of marketing agency, a business account is absolutely mandatory. There's no way around it. If you're planning on working as a freelancer, you also really want to make sure that you have it. However, if you're only going to run for yourself, doing your own business or doing your own ads, then you might get away with having a personal account. But in my opinion, having everything collected into one place is a much better idea, right? So a business account allows you to add in people to your account, to also be added to others' account and have a lot of access over everything from one central space. If you're a business, you understand that is very valuable. So let's dive in and see how to create our Business Manager account and then what we can do with it and what we need to do with it. Let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is go to business.facebook.com. It's going to be in the resources to one of these corners. You'll find it right to the right of the lecture. Just click there and the link is going to be there and we're going to get on the same page, right? So if you are not convinced by me already, you can scroll down and read a little bit what are the benefits of the Business Manager. Well, basically one account that multiple people can have access to. You can grant permission for them. You can get more higher level insights and reporting because, you know, guess what? You have one space with multiple accounts, so that means you get a bird's view for all of those accounts. But I hope I've sold you on the benefits of having a Business Manager already because it's easy to set up, and once you have it set up, there's no trouble with it. It's very easy to use. So let's just dive right into it. So in the upper right corner here, it says create account. We're not creating a Facebook account here. We are creating a Business Manager account. So since you probably don't have that, just click on create account. If for some reason you already have that, well, then you can skip this lecture. And here you're going to be asked to log in with your personal account. And you need to do this in order to create your Business Manager account. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And once I've written it in, I'm going to click on login. Once you've logged in, you're going to end up on this screen, right? So here you are, you're logged in, you're currently in the Business Manager, and now you can create a Business Manager account from the account that you've selected. You can see up here, it's a little picture of me there and my name, right? So I know I'm logged in. So I'm going to click on create account up here. And the first thing I'm going to do is write your business and account name. So I'm just going to call this RNJ Deals, right? My name is Robin, and I'm just gonna add in our business mail here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just click on next. And next up, you're gonna have to add in your business details. And if you don't have a business set up, that is an actual business entity like an LLC, you might have your sole proprietor business, meaning that you are your own business, right? So then you just write in your personal address in here. But of course, the end goal is to eventually create a business entity so you're free from all of that. But that's a completely different ballgame. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up and then click on submit. And once you've done this, it's going to say RNJ Deals was created. Great news. Confirm your email address. So the email address has been sent to the email that I set up, and I'm going to have to confirm it to receive full access. Well, great news. I'm going to click on done for now. But it's not too much to ask for, right? To go into our email and just accept that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that first of all. There we go, so I just verified it, so that pesky little red text in the top there is gone, right? So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and do is go to the upper right here and click on business settings. So we're going to start setting some things up for our business, right? Now there's a lot to this, there's a lot of things we can play with, there's a lot of things we can do, but we don't need to make this very complicated. We're just gonna go through the basic and set up what we need to set up, all right? Starting from the beginning, we have people. So right now, I'm the only person who is working on this. What I could do, of course, is that I could click on people here and then add. And then, of course, I could add in Jesper's email address, and he would also have access to this account. So that means that we would work together. So the first question is, should he have an employee access only? Meaning that he doesn't have access to things such as he can't edit our account, he doesn't have the possibility to delete an account, he doesn't have the possibility to play around with the financials, with the max budget, etc. Or should he have admin access? Well, if he has an admin access, that means he has full control over everything. He and I are equals, right? We can both do the same thing. Now, when it comes to your business partners, you're going to want to give them full access, those you trust 100%, who are equal shareholders to you. But if you have employees who are working for you, of course, only give them employee access. So you just write in their email, you click on next, they are gonna get an email sent to them, and when they accept that email, then their name is going to be added in here. All right, very simple, very straightforward. And then from there, you can play around with their rights. So that's the first thing you wanna do. You wanna add in the people who is going to have access to this account. Then going down, you want to add in all of the different pages, right? So right now we don't have any pages, so we're gonna go ahead and add those in. So we are going to add a page. Now, there's a couple of differences here. So add a page means that I already own the page and I just want to add it in here so that I can control the page from the business manager. That's what we want to do. But request access to a page, that's different, right? So if you're looking to do ads for someone else's business, for example, you want to request access to their page and to the possibility of doing ads for them, then you would use that one because you don't own that page. You only want access to it. And if you don't have a page at all, you click on create a new page down here. But I'm gonna click on add a new page, and then I'm just gonna write in the name, which is R&J Deals, and there we are. See, you don't need a URL or anything, it's already in the system, right? Added it in, I'm gonna click on add page, and then it's been added, and it says, since you're already page admin on this page, your request was approved automatically. Otherwise, you would be sent an email asking you to approve it if it was someone else that was doing that claim. So you can't just claim a page and then have full access to it. But I was already an admin here, of course. So there we go, and now we can also add in other people to have access to this page and then their permissions, right? If I click on add people, then for example, I would have the people here who I've added, like I showed you before in the people column here, and I could decide what rights they would have. Are they allowed to create ads? Can they view page performance, manage jobs, view earnings, insight, etc.? You can edit their rights and what they're able to do. All right, so you want to add in the pages, and once you've done that, you want to add in your ad accounts. Remember, we have been playing around quite a bit on our ads manager already, so we have an ad account. So what we're going to do is click on add right here, and once again we can request access. This is going to be fantastic if you're a freelancer, or if you're an agency, you're gonna work for someone else, then you need access to their ads account so you can run ads for them, right? Makes sense. But if you own an ad account, which we do, you click here. If you don't, for some reason, have an ad account, you click there. So I'm gonna add an ad account because we obviously have it, and then you need an account ID. So it's very easy to get. All I'm gonna do is go back here, and as you can see up here, this is our ID. Now, they haven't been too friendly here because you're not really able to select it and copy it very easily, but I found a quick workaround. I just right click it like this, it selects all of this, and then I click on copy, just like that. In the past, I used to write this down, but it wastes so much time. And then going back, and then I'm just gonna paste this right in here, and you see you get too much info, so I just remove all that fluff. That is our account ID. I'm gonna click on add account. So then I'm getting an error here, and it says this personal ad account can't be added to Business Manager because the payment has not been made. All right, so now we know this. We need to do some sort of payment before we can add in an account to the Business Manager, right? At this point, hopefully you've already created your first ad and you've done some sort of payment already for that have an ad running already. But to show you what it's going to look like once it has been added, it's going to look like this. So at the ad account level, you can see that we have multiple ad accounts here, and we can also see the people that have access to them, right? So this is another Business Manager account that we have. So in here, we can also open these ones up, and then look at what the rights are. I know I'm covering a little bit in the corner here, but we can see, for example, is Jesper going to be able to manage campaigns, view performance, manage ad account, etc. I can basically change those rights for him depending on my admin level as well, right? So if we have employees, we have more control than controlling other admins, because as admins we're equals. And then I could remove his access to managing the ad account. So it pretty much looks the same. And if you have multiple ad accounts, you can add those in, as you can see that we have to the left here. So you can manage all of them from one single place, and that is the true power behind Business Manager, right? And then you want to go into Instagram accounts as well. If you do have an Instagram account, just click on add in here and connect to your Instagram account if you're planning on running any Instagram ads, right? And once that is done, make sure you go into payments. You make sure that your payments is properly set up so that you can run all of your ads and everything is working. And then finally go into business info here. Make sure that your business info is set up and everything is correct. Sometimes they have the bots that are checking to make sure that there's nothing illegal going on with the Facebook ads. And the easier you are to verify as a business, the smaller the chances are that you're going to be caught in some suspicious activity, suspicious behavior kind of event, right? You might be completely innocent, but they might block your account still because something looks suspicious to the bot. But the more verified you are, the smaller those chances are. We've been blocked several times on Facebook, on Google, on most platforms, because it happens. It can be whatever. You might be in another country, have another IP address or whatever it might be. So set your business info up. It's also going to be important for your payments, right? And once you've done that, well, then everything is set up, and congratulations, then you have your business manager all set up and done. In order to go back, all you need to do at this point is click up here where it says business settings, click on ads manager, and guess what? We are back to where we started, right? Just with the difference that now we have a business manager rather than having just an ads manager. So we aren't running this from our personal accounts. So fantastic job in making it this far. Now you know basically all the functions that you need to know to professionally operate your Facebook ads, right? Now, of course, there's a learning curve to this, and truly you are going to be learning by doing. Just remember that all of these lectures, they continue to exist as a reference that you can go back to over and over and over. And as we move on in this course, we're going to start learning about audiences. We're going to start learning about how to properly operate an e-commerce and doing conversion ads and selling products, doing different types of ads such as video ads, offer ads, lead ads. There's a lot of great stuff coming up. So a lot of things that we've gone through already will come into good use. And whenever there's something you're wondering about, well, then check the course, see if we haven't answered it already. Otherwise, go to the Q&A. We're always happy to help out. Fantastic work. See you in the next lecture.